All right, hey everybody, this is Depp Rasner, candidate for Bullitt County Judge Executive in the 2014 election this November. Giving you an update. Today is July the 10th. The campaign season is beginning to gear up. We're going to be getting into the meat of the campaign. I want to give you an update on some of the issues that I'm campaigning on and some of the concerns that I share with you as a voter and as a taxpayer. Top of the list is what's been going on in Hunters Hollow. The sanitation rupture that occurred on March the 29th, we're in day 103 today. The cost is about $6,000 a day, so we're approaching $750,000 in just expenses in the mobile operating plants to keep service to the 700 residents in the city of Hunters Hollow located in the North End. I just got off the phone with the director of the Bullitt County Sanitation District with an update, and I'm informed that still no sight of the current incumbent, the current Judge Executive, Melanie Roberts. Now, she's been invited to a meeting at the Public Service Commission in Frankfort next week. Still no solution, still no leadership with how we're going to get to a solution for those folks there in Hunters Hollow. So 700 homes, citations and fines definitely issued by the EPA and the Kentucky Division of Water. And I'm just very fearful that the taxpayers, that includes you, are going to be left holding the bag. There's talk now at this last meeting of the company what the recourse is if they file bankruptcy. If they file bankruptcy, and it's a very viable possibility, that's not going to be good for the taxpayers in this community. So without the leadership, my solution when I'm county judge, I'm going to move to really work with MSD to take this issue and help us resolve it. They have the manpower, they have the facilities, they have the capacity in those facilities. Bullitt Sanitation District just doesn't have the money or the manpower to resolve this issue, and we need to put this thing behind us. MSD is a solution. Item number 2, and equally as important, is the new budget passed by fiscal court. Melanie Roberts proposed a $2 million increase in spending on the Bullitt County fiscal court budget. Last year the budget was at $20.7 million. She proposed a $2 million increase, taking the total appropriations to $22.7 million. What does that mean for you as a taxpayer? It means you're going to be paying more taxes. Melanie is quote unquote a conservative. This is not the platform of a conservative to raise a local budget an unprecedented 10%. And put $2 million more worth of spending in there. Each department got anywhere from $200,000 to $400,000 in increases in spending. Meanwhile, all the take-home cars continue to occur for every weekday and every weekend. All the unnecessary overtime continues to occur, and the lawsuits are still going on. So she increased the budget so she could continue all those things and still continue to pay the bills. As a taxpayer, you need to really be concerned about this increase. It's going to have a negative impact on you and the taxes you pay on your property. When I'm county judge, I'm going to implement processes such as the monthly departmental activity reporting. I'm going to move the treasurer back down to the office. We're going to get our finger on these expenses, and we're going to reduce expenses. We're going to stop the waste. We may not be able to stop it all, but we're going to seriously, significantly reduce the waste. These are the things we're going to do. We're going to run the county government the way it should be run, and run it like an organization with the taxpayer coming first. I was at the Lebanon Junction City Council meeting this past Monday and learned that city has a feral cat issue. Lebanon Junction is one of the smaller communities in Bullitt County, and a local citizen was there voicing a deep concern to the City Council, and indicated that she's received zero help from the animal shelter. Now, this is unacceptable. The folks in Lebanon Junction pay property taxes just like everybody else in Bullitt County. And I'm told, I've even been around the community there and have seen the feral cats firsthand. It's something that a community shouldn't have to deal with. So when I'm elected, the animal shelter will be held accountable. We will meet with various pet organizations, and we will solve this feral cat problem. You know, cats can play a role in a community. They can keep rodents down. You know, it's part of the ecological system, and I understand that. But a feral cat issue in a small community is something that shouldn't be tolerated. So once I'm in office, this is going to be a priority. We're going to work on resolving this issue. We're going to get animal control involved. We'll get some of the other organizations involved, and it'd be a team effort to solve this problem. Bullitt County has a pet issue anyway, so we really need to ramp up our efforts in the animal shelter. And you know, with good pet etiquette, I'll say, good pet programs, the county could really improve its name, its perception among other counties and in the state when we rise to that level of good pet ownership. Pet ownership is something that is kind of a warm and fuzzy thing with folks, and many people take it very, very seriously, as they should. And so pet owners take it seriously. You know, the county officials need to take it seriously, and it needs to be a viable program that is effective and that has some actual use for the community, our communities, and the taxpayers in Bullitt County. I was in fiscal court a week and a half ago and listened with great interest as the county requested yet another refund for another overpayment to a taxing district. It appears $124,000 in the health insurance tax premium was overpaid to the city of Hillview. It's been sitting in an escrow account for the last year. So those are your tax dollars sitting in an escrow account doing nothing. When the county judge admitted in fiscal court that she didn't even know there was a contract. Each city has a contract with the county on the health insurance tax premium that they receive, and she didn't even know that Hillview had such a contract. So just another case of oversight, lack of management, lack of awareness, miscommunication with the Treasurer's Department and the Deputy Judge, resulting in another overpayment of your tax dollars to another agency, in this case Hillview, the city of Hillview. Folks, it's time for a change. We need someone who's going to take the job seriously and is going to pay attention to the contracts that the county enters into, and has a keen eye and a finger on the financial pulse of this community. I'm Depp Rasner. I'm your conservative independent candidate for Bullitt County Judge Executive. Please check out electdepp.com. Check us out on Facebook, Depp E. Rasner II for Bullitt County Judge Executive, and I'm on Twitter as Deppster at Depp Rasner. Thanks for your consideration. We'll be talking to you again soon.